Hashtags. We know what they are. We use them every single day. Hashtag home, hashtag Chicago, hashtag crypto, hashtag anything has a hashtag. Meme coins, hashtag Dogecoin, hashtag. What's up everyone? My name is JoJo with Moon Boots Capital, and in this episode, I will be interviewing the co-founder and the CEO of xHashtag, where crypto meets hashtags. Dang it. There you go. Built on the Solana blockchain, xHashtag is a DAO that is going to change the hashtag future of work. With it, users can complete simple yet meaningful tasks in exchange for crypto. These tasks can be both on-chain or off-chain with no initial investment required. And they can be as easy as retweeting a post. Not to forget, please like and subscribe this video because that would really help the algorithm with the crypto and the interviews and me and Moon Boots. We would really appreciate that. Hashtag get on with it. Yes, I think we should. Let's jump into the interview and learn more about it. Monica, thank you so much for being here. I have the co-founder of xHashtag, and it's really late by you, Monica, so I'm happy you're here to make this call with us.
Hey Jojo, nice to meet you as well. I'm really excited to talk more about xHashtag and share with you all about what we're doing.
Yeah, and Monica, I'm happy to say that you're also one of the first women co-founder on this channel, Chats with JoJo, and I'm thrilled and I'm inspired for what you're building.
Oh, I'm thrilled to be the first one as well. It's great.
Well, awesome. Well, I'm going to just dive right into it. And I wanted to ask, tell me a little bit, Monica, about your background. What have you worked on before with xHashtag?
So I actually have a bachelor's in information technology, and my strengths are I come from engineering background actually. So while I was in college, I did come across Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and it was really exciting to know what having a virtual currency, a digital currency, and as such. And right after I came out of my college, I got this opportunity to work with this blockchain startup, where I got a chance to research into the Ethereum white paper and various decentralized protocols on Ethereum at the time. And my first project was to build a stablecoin DEX on 0x protocol. While that has been really interesting to start with, I later got this opportunity to work on a centralized crypto derivative exchange as well, where I was working with at least like 5 to 6 microservices at the same time, managing them, and it was actually crazy and satisfying to see the kind of infrastructure that actually is behind an exchange. And my recent experience is with Router Protocol and Defined Network, where I was the chief technical architect as well as a founding member of the team. I was designing this cross-chain liquidity protocol, to move assets across blockchains, and also was helping in shaping Define as a multi-chain AMM. So yeah, that was before xHashtag.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you for sharing that. I hear that you're an advocate for women in crypto, which is really quite refreshing. And you're actively trying to promote women in crypto while giving to women causes. Tell me more about that and what you're doing.
Right, absolutely. Because personally speaking, from the 3 to 4 years I have experience in crypto space, I have come across very few women in the same space.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely like more women to come out and build products. And at xHashtag, what we're doing is we have created this women-centric NFT collection, which is named as Selena, which actually means a Greek goddess.
Yes,
So
I saw that. It looks really cool.
Yeah. The idea behind that is we want to donate 30% of the proceeds we collect from these NFT sales to women cause, or provide grants for other aspiring women who are planning to build products in this space. So the funds are actually controlled by a DAO, again, a group of notable women. So they're going to decide who we should donate the funds to. So yeah, that's what we are doing at xHashtag. The collection, yeah, it is about to be released soon.
Can I ask, where did that come from on donating the proceeds to women in crypto? Was it something that you've been wanting to do for so long?
Yeah. So actually, there were a lot of projects that were coming out with these interesting NFT collections, and there are just two or three projects at the time when we were thinking about a women NFT collection, right? So they were just like out of 10, you would see one or two women NFT collections. That was one. And second thing is, even though there are a very few women that I noticed, we should also celebrate who are currently doing great work in the space. So we rewarded some of these notable women with our NFT collection. Like each of them, a few of them we got on board. We gifted them an NFT. And the other idea is we also want more women to confidently come out and build products. And in order to support them, we want to donate these funds, to help them move forward, to just give a push if possible.
So I'm glad that you're really pushing for this and I'm obsessed with this, which actually leads me into, can you give us a brief overview of X hashtag?
Yeah. So xHashtag is a DAO for future of work, which we're building on Solana, where communities can engage in a play to earn system, which means that other Web3 projects in the space can leverage the talent that we have on our platform by incentivizing people for their actions. Like how I could explain this as a project, you could launch a campaign on a platform which could help your off-chain or on-chain activities. And at the same time, because users complete these tasks, they would be rewarded in project tokens. So it's like for any user who is interested to do a micro task, they can come onto our platform, finish a couple of tasks, and earn crypto. While projects also benefit because their community is growing and they also see significant amount of on-chain activity through these campaigns. So yeah.
I did see that you are running your project through Solana. Can I ask why Solana? Which I'm happy because obviously it's the fastest growing blockchains in the industry.
Right. Actually, yeah. We chose Solana because we wanted to leverage the speed at which transactions can execute on the
Yeah.
blockchain. We all also they're very cheap, and even if you want to store large amount of information, Solana is again cheap for that. So, and it's one of the fastest growing layer one blockchain. So that's why Solana was a perfect choice for us. But our infrastructure would be designed in a way that we would also be able to process rewards on other blockchains such as BSC, Polygon, Avalanche, or Cardano as such.
I also wanted to kind of bring back XTAG, and I kind of wanted to talk about the uses and can we stake it?
Of course. So XTAG will be a utility token for governance on our platform. And once you stake XTAG, you would be having an edge over the other users who haven't staked any amount of XTAG. They could, to give an example, let's say you have staked some X amount of XTAG, you'd be receiving task, at a faster rate than others. So where a user who hasn't staked any amount of xTag would be actually falling back in terms of earning more, right? So stake users have this benefit of being able to participate in campaigns before they run out of funds. And as a stake user, you would also be able to review tasks submitted by other users, so you'd be able to earn more, not just by completing tasks, but also by reviewing. Now, there will be a 2% transaction fee that we're also going to charge on the platform, especially for the campaign creators, like such as projects. So now this fee will be converted to xTag and xTag will be burned, or it will also be sent to the DAO treasury, which can be used for future developments on the platform.
X hashtag is a unique product with three different user groups. Can you explain a little bit on each of those user groups a little bit further into detail?
Sure, of course. So you're right. We have like three different user groups on our platform, which we would say a task initiator or a campaign creator. And the second is a campaign participant or a task performer. And the third category is a task reviewer or a campaign reviewer. Now, coming to a task initiator or a creator, these are the ones which could be any other crypto project who would be coming with a goal, a marketing goal, let's say, or a community. If you want to grow their community, or they could have any specific need for the marketing need, right? So they could come onto a platform and launch a campaign and would be able to fund the campaign on the blockchain as well and in a very trustless manner. So that is campaign initiator or the creator. Now, the second category, which we call a campaign participant or the task performer, are the ones who are interested to work on these tasks that were created by the campaign initiator and would be receiving rewards for completing the task. Now, the third category would be a task reviewer, who would be basically these are XTAG stakeholders on the platform who would be able to review submissions made by other users on the platform. Who make sure and verify that if a task is done and a campaign is being executed well or not. So, yeah, these are the three categories.
Great. So you thought of it. Everyone has a role to play. More on everyone can engage with our platform. Another thing that I kept kind of looking about is how can I become, because I kept seeing this, an XTagger, and what kind of task can I be expected to be given?
Yes. As an XTagger, basically you are a stakeholder on the platform who have staked some amount of XTag. So once you stake some amount of XTag, you'd be, like I said, given task on priority than others who haven't staked. So you are given this VIP role, treated well with more tasks where you get an opportunity to earn more than others. At the same time, as an extagger, you're also now that you have staked some amount of tokens on the platform, you would be able to take part in important decisions that we take for for the platform, right? And you would also be able to review the tasks submitted by other users. So that in total would make you an extagger where you're playing multiple roles on the platform.
How does one become the VIP?
Yes, so you must be aware of VIP, VVIP, right? So the amount of X tag you stake on the platform gives you a status, which means that let's say I'm a normal user who haven't hasn't staked any amount of X tag, and you're a VIP user, let's say, who has staked like some 500 X tag on the platform. Now, let's say a project has just launched a campaign and it's open for all users on the platform depending on their eligibility. But since you are a VIP user, like that's just an example. But because you have a stake in the platform, you would be given a task before me. So that way, you get a chance to participate first. So a few of the tasks could be a first come first serve basis also, right? So in such cases, a VIP user would always benefit from being able to enter these campaigns before than others.
When are you guys potentially launching your platform and when we can stake it?
Yes, our platform, we're actually working on the MVP and a beta versions at the moment, and you can expect it to go live end of this month or early December, where we would be planning to run a beta run with some of the few projects we have partnered with. So yeah, you can expect it very soon, and staking will be available right after our IDO. So yeah. To
Oh,
gain early
great.
access, you should definitely stake.
Community, and we're speaking on a lot of community growth. Your product helps companies accelerate company and community growth by facilitating tasks. Can you explain that a little bit further?
So actually, yeah, any brand or a project or a company can launch a campaign on a platform in just like 2 minutes, in a trustless way, like I mentioned. So let me walk you through this through an example. Let's say you have just launched a play to earn game after you like JoJo, and the token name is JoJo. There are a lot of play to earn game. There are a lot of play to earn games in the market at the moment, and it's actually getting crowded. And to get a good amount of users for your game can be a bit challenging.
Mhm.
What you could do is go and run an ad on BSC Scan Explorer, or you could run an ad on CoinMarketCap, or you could come to xHashtag platform and launch a campaign saying that if a user crosses level 1 in your game, you would be willing to give away, let's say, 5 JoJo tokens.
Right.
Now, once you do this, you would definitely see an influx of users trying out your game and uh, and completing these levels, and in return, they're also getting rewarded with your tokens. Through this, your first thing, you're actually gaining users on your platform, and second is you're also achieving a smooth token distribution. Now, users who have already tried out your platform would if the game is actually good, would definitely play more on your platform. So this way, you're also retaining the users. Now, we could also consider a task like reshares. Like, let's say, as a project, you've just released your project explainer video, and you want your community people or people who follow you on social media to reshare it. Now, for doing that, you're again willing to give away a few JoJo tokens, right? And while your video gets reshared multiple times, your project is actually, people who might have not even heard about your project are coming across it and probably would try using your app, right? Because they're making a tweet sharing your video, so they're getting to know about your project. So by launching campaigns like these, an off-chain task such as a reshare, on an on-chain task like completing a level in a play-to-earn game and rewarding them, you could do this as long as you have enough user adoption, right? So that's how you could accelerate, your community growth or your on-chain activity as a dApp through xHashtag.
Well, JoJo token sounds, hopefully no one takes it when I do join the platform. So then I could be the first one to kind of distribute one or two. So we'll see.
Oh,
So you
sure.
gave me
Then you
some,
should launch campaigns on our platform once you launch your token.
I'm like considering it. Well, again, when you paint that picture, it does have a nice like ring to it, a JoJo token to kind of give some out. I actually wanted to touch on your partnerships.
They were extremely excited to know that we are building a platform which can be used basically by anyone. It doesn't have to be a product, a Web3 project, or it's not limited to them. An influencer could also come and launch a campaign on us. So basically, it's like if X hashtag when our platform goes live, we can actually become a go-to stop where people from Web3 projects or any brands or companies willing to grow their community can come in and launch these campaigns. And users, we are actually making these projects meet users on our platform, which would essentially be their community, right? So our investors were pretty excited, and they liked our project very much, and they're supporting in ways they could. And having these good partnerships is only going to make us move forward, in a better way.
A really important question. What projects or companies would be the perfect target to partner or to adopt XTAG?
Actually, both a new project that is yet to be launched or an well-established one. For the new project, everything starts from the beginning, right? From having good amount of followers or members in Telegram to having a good on-chain activity, and also being able to have this token distribution. And it's not just about to have these numbers in the community, but it's also being able to manage a day-to-day engagement in the community. So that's where xHashtag comes in and would be able to cater the needs of these projects, right? And in terms of partnerships, we like to closely work with launchpads to have a steady flow of projects. Our IDO partner, Solraiser, who are working with us closely for our launch, is one of our earliest partners with whom we are planning to launch campaigns for their upcoming projects. So yeah.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much for that. And I know that's going to be a very important aspect for a lot of companies that are coming into your platform. Monica, is there anything that, you would want the community or the viewers to know about xHashtag?
Yeah, our IDO is coming up 23rd this month, and we and my team, we are very excited to finally launch our token and to be able to test our platform with a few partners that we have. So I'd say just keep updated. Just follow us on our social media platforms, and you have interesting things coming up. You shouldn't miss them out.
And for the IDO, is there an exact date?
Yeah, it's on 23rd, and the whitelisting is going on. It's going to close in another 24 hours.
Nice. Oh, that's so soon. That's so exciting. Almost close to my birthday. Woo! So it's right
Oh,
there on the
when
corner.
is it?
It's on the 24th of this month.
Oh, yeah, it ends on 24th. And then we have
Nice.
an exchange listing on 25th. So, yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, Monica, I just want to say, we appreciate you of what you're doing in the community, on what you're creating and what you're trying to push for, but also the advocating for women in crypto. We kind of need more of you, Monica.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Jojo, for taking this interview and letting us share about what you're building, our vision. And thank you. Like Moonboot has also been very supportive. So yeah, we're very grateful.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I will talk to you soon, Monica. And for anyone that's watching this, all of the information or all of the Telegram, all the links are down below. Come follow, come
Yeah.
join, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
Jojo. Bye.